on Talking with Forest Park. We are going to speak with Forest Park Assistant Fire Chief Jermaine Hill about the WeThrive program and what it does in Forest Park. Of course, we're wearing our masks because we are inside the municipal building and there is a mask mandate inside buildings. So we're wearing our masks for this interview, but it should not be a problem. You should have no problem understanding us. So thanks so much for joining us. Let's start with, what is WeThrive?
Well, Dana, before we start,
Yeah.
I want to say COVID is temporary, but your drip is forever. I love your mask. It goes perfectly with your shirt.
Thank you. You know, really, mask mandates, it just means one more accessory that we can now collect. People collect shoes and handbags, and now we can collect masks. It's, you know, one more thing for us to keep an eye on for.
Right.
Thank you so much. All right, so WeThrive.
Yes.
WeThrive is not just a Forest Park program, it's a national program.
It is.
So talk about what WeThrive's purpose is.
Okay, so WeThrive, their purpose is to give communities resources and access to different types of programs, whether it be physical fitness like we have in Forest Park, but also medical programs, environmental programs. We do things to affect the environment around us. We try to make our area safer. That could be fixing streets or coordinating with the city so that we can get streets fixed, getting crosswalks, improve lighting for streets, things of that nature, improve street signs, reflectivity. Some of our kids, they walk to school in the mornings, and you know, in the wintertime it's dark in the morning. So we try to make sure that the kids are safer. We want our communities to be healthy, and we believe in equality and equity. You know, we want our communities to have the same access to these programs and to these resources that other more affluent communities have.
So WeThrive is really just any way that makes a neighborhood thrive.
Yes.
Whether
absolutely.
it's being healthy, whether it's the actual physical parts of the neighborhood like sidewalks and lights or health-related things, anything that makes the whole neighborhood thrive.
Yes, yes.
That's
improving the quality of life.
Okay, quality
Yes.
of life. Okay, so that helps because you see different kinds of programs under the umbrella of WeThrive, and so that helps understand why the programs might look very, very different. Because you've done different kinds of projects. Now, this is a Forest Park chapter of WeThrive. So everything that the Forest Park WeThrive does is focused on the neighborhoods here in Forest Park.
Yes.
What are some of the projects that WeThrive Forest Park has done so far?
Let's see, we've assisted the school district with fundraisers. Let's see, we've done toy collections for Christmas and the holidays. I mentioned the street lights. We put new signage, improved crosswalks near our schools to try to decrease children being struck by cars. In the past, we've had a good sized amount of our student body get hit by cars, you know, believe it or not. And come to find out, Forest Park right here at Winton and Kemper is one of the 9th most dangerous intersections in the state. So we want to improve our street safety. So that's one of our projects. Let's see, we're trying to bring an outdoor fitness center to our Central Park area. So that's something that we're working on. Let's see, what else? We've had health clinics here. We do blood pressure checks. We teamed up with our seniors here down at the senior center. We were doing health checks for them. We have partnerships with UC's nursing program, Xavier's nursing program. Let's see, you name it. We do a bunch around here. We do a bunch. Right now we have our summer fitness series going. I think you're going to ask me about that, but we have 2 more Saturdays left. This Saturday we have Zumba, 9 o'clock, Natombi Simpson. It's going to be great. We will be appropriately distanced. The music will be loud. The energy will be high. After that, we have Defend Together. I think that's August the 1st at 9 o'clock. Both classes will be here at Central Park where the basketball courts are, behind the firehouse, next to Winton Woods High School. Defend Together. It's like a self-defense cardio fitness course. So it's like a little bit of kickboxing, a little bit of standard boxing, some ab work, and it's a good time. It's a great time.
Yeah, and if these are free
Yes,
fitness
these are free.
classes, so that's important to know. And if someone thinks, oh, well, how good and how much of a workout can I get in a free community workout, talk about what it was like to do Defend Together or your boot camp last week. Was that just kind of like a lightweight sort of sampler thing?
It was a sweat fest. It was a sweat fest. My Fitbit said that I got like, I want to say 7,000 steps in, and that was just like for 45 minutes. And I mean, she punished us. I mean, it was a good punishment, but it was just like, it was corrective action. It was all those cookies I'd been eating through the COVID break, and I just felt them like evaporating from my body. I mean, it was nuts. She had us doing burpees, and it was like rounds of 8. And if you wanted to do more, you could, but it was push-ups, burpees, crunches, what else? Squats, lunges. It was death.
It was death.
Fun.
Excellent, but
yes,
in a good way.
In a great way.
So if you've been feeling cramped up at home, gyms have been closed, and even when they're opening, it's not necessarily places that people all feel ready to get back to. Mm-hmm. These are outdoors.
Outdoors.
They're distanced.
Yes.
They are at whatever intensity level you're prepared to do it.
Yep.
You can adapt it down if you need to.
Absolutely.
If you're not,
you can modify.
If you're not ready for that intensity because you've been gaining the COVID-19, then you can take it down a notch.
Oh yeah.
But
definitely go at your own pace.
These are intense though, if you want them to be.
Yes. Yes. And then the great part is the fire department's right there. So we got oxygen, we got IV on standby.
It is the safest place you could possibly do
Yes.
your first intense workout after being at home for months.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. That was good planning. Thank you. Thank you for that. I feel like it's like you knew we weren't really fit enough for these, and so
tried.
you were ready for us. Now, how does fitness tie into all of these make a neighborhood better initiatives?
Healthier neighborhoods tend to be happier neighborhoods, and people that we're communal, we're tribal. Emotionally, it's like we want to be out and enjoying each other, especially with COVID-19 happening. People have been pent up, they've been in the houses. A lot of folks, they're afraid to come out, and understandably so. There's so much conflicting information, but with the physical fitness aspect, it builds confidence. It makes people feel better psychologically. It decreases medical bills, in long term. Anything we can do to stay out of the doctor's office, except for yearly visits or biannual visits or however many times you need to go, I would say the better. But physical fitness it's huge. It's huge. I mean, it improves your quality of life. You'd be surprised, like just your core workout. If you don't have a strong core and say you lose your balance, you could fall like quite easily and hurt something, break something, etc. Physical fitness tends to ward off all of those things. Now, can you be physically fit and still get injured? Of course. But being physically fit, being strong, having a nice core, and it doesn't mean that, you're walking around all muscular like so, because, I still got my kangaroo pouch too. Kind of big up here, but kind of big down here too.
That's just cookies. You can't help that. You can't. What can you do?
Underneath all these cookies, I am a rock. But yeah, physical fitness, it's very important. It's very important. And it not only does it improve your quality of life, if you have kids, if you have grandkids, nieces, nephews, when they see you working out, they're more apt to work out. They're more apt to work out. They see the importance of it. They're seeing you practice what you preach, and it just makes the neighborhood healthier.
So it really has an impact on those other aspects of WeThrive's mission of health and community, just having a good fitness program that you regularly participate in. And of course, Forest Park has these special pop-ups. Forest Park Senior Center has all kinds of dance things that people can get involved in.
Yes.
Of course, right now they're on hold. But the line dance instructors have been coming to the Waycross studio and recording some.
Yes, I saw that.
So you could still do those at home too, so that you're all ready and in step when they open up again at the center, which is important. And maybe I will actually finally have time to learn some of them.
Oh yeah, you got to come in. It's a great time.
Forest Park, I have never seen a city that a party breaks out every time you meet.
You never know. You got to have a second pair of shoes with you.
Now I know. I didn't know. So if you're a resident of Forest Park, you live in the city where a party could break out you had better watch the line dance videos and get ready because you don't know when you might need that information, which is not necessarily a We Thrive initiative, but just being fit and being connected is all part of that We Thrive program.
Oh, Dana, can I piggyback on what you said?
Yeah.
So Forest Park is so wonderful. Like the residents are so involved here, and the love of fitness is so great. It's like when I come in Saturday mornings, it's like maybe 8 o'clock-ish. I mean, you'll already see kids on the football field practicing, and it's like the team isn't there. It's just 2 kids out there running and doing sprints and running the bleachers. Last week when we did our boot camp, we had the music going. There was already like 3 or 4 teams of people playing tennis at the courts. And, of course, when they heard the music, they had their rackets and they started swaying and they were having a good time. But yeah, Forest Park is so wonderful. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. One of our We Thrive initiatives, in the same vein of, we want that equity. Due to COVID, we know that a lot of people, they haven't been able to get out and go to the grocery store, or maybe their money is low because their income has been cut. They haven't been able to work all those hours. We're having produce pop-ups. We're planning the next ones now. There will probably be in October. I don't think we're going to do any in September. But as soon as I get those dates to you, or as soon as I get the dates, I'll send them to you, and then you can post and promote and all that good stuff.
Excellent. And that actually leads me to, how do folks get connected to what's going on with Forest Park We Thrive?
Okay. So I would say give me a call. My phone number, 513-595-5291. Again, because of the mask, I'll say it, 513-595-5291. That's my direct line. We have meetings every 3rd Wednesday of the month. Now, due to COVID, we've had to transition to the Zoom meetings. We've had like one really good Zoom meeting. Other than that, we've been communicating either via phone or via email. So until this COVID pandemic goes away. But give me a call, and then I'll let you know, what all we have going on. I can email you some information. We need your energy. The community runs We Thrive. We're a collection of people. Either we live in Forest Park, work in Forest Park. We're just trying to improve life in Forest Park. Keep everybody fit, have everyone outside enjoying each other. We're trying to attack the diseases. High blood pressure, obesity, diabetes, etc. All the things that are prevalent in our community. We're trying to develop initiatives that'll attack those. And we need your energy. It's like, we could have a program and the community's like, maybe a great program, but if the community doesn't want it, the community won't support it. So with that, we want you to come to us. Tell us what programs that you want. And, if you're on the We Thrive team, you definitely can lead it, hint, hint, wink, wink, and we'll support you. But yeah, we'd love to have you.
So if you have an idea for your community, this is the group to talk to. This is, gosh, my community would be so much better if this happened. And this is the group to talk to say, well, who knows how to make that happen? It's call you, find out how to get connected to We Thrive, and maybe be the point person for that project.
Yes.
But if you're not ready to be a point person for a project, just find out what's going on with We Thrive and show up, because there's some great stuff happening. There's fitness things happening. There's produce pop-ups happening. There's other things that you've got planned that you can, and that you've already done in the community with street safety and things like that. So just showing up helps the program, because it creates that energy and means the whole community's involved.
Yes. Oh, and if you have students that need community service hours, send them our way.
Oh, yeah.
We would love to have them.
Absolutely. Whatever project is next is definitely something that they can work on. And actually, students have really great ideas on what their community needs.
Right. Our We Thrive team, we're not a bunch of old farts, but I think the youngest person is like 35. So we think we know what the teenagers want. The teenagers know what they want. So we would love if we had some teenage team members to help lead our initiatives.
Yeah, so if you're watching this and you have a teenager at home who's telling you what gosh, this neighborhood doesn't have this, or I wish this was going on, or then you know what? Don't contact WeThrive for them. Have them contact WeThrive.
Absolutely.
Because it really, to hear their voice as part of this project is going to have more impact,
Yes.
I think. Well, thank you so much. You took some time in the morning to talk to me with our masks on. I really appreciate that. Is there anything else you want to make sure that folks know about WeThrive?
WeThrive is the community. Community-led projects, community people. We have police officers, firefighters, council members that are on our WeThrive team. We have residents, a lot of medical professionals that live in Forest Park. Great people, wonderful resources. Every third Wednesday of the month, you have my number, 513-595-5291. And I have to apologize. Whenever I'm with Dana, I get really energetic. I just get like a rush, a wave, and I forget a lot of my talking points. So if there's anything that I wasn't clear about, or if you have questions about, don't hesitate to give me a call. I would love to hear from you.
Now, speaking of that energy,
Yes.
as we end,
Yes.
I'm going to let people watch. You came to our studio with some of that energy.
Okay.
I wasn't there. You can't blame that one on me. And to help let Forest Park know how much that they're wanted to show up
Yes.
at these fitness programs, at these pop-ups.
Yes.
So we'll end. I'll say goodbye, but we'll end with a look at this quick promotion that she came into the studio to let us know that Forest Park wants you to stay fit.
Yes. They said it couldn't be done. COVID tried to shut us down, but WeThrive Forest Park. I got the baddest instructors in all the land. We're gonna have a bunch of this, and this, and this, and then we're gonna finish off with some of this. Ooh! So come join us, July 11th, and we're gonna go each Saturday until August the 1st, from 9 to 10 at the Forest Park basketball courts, right behind the firehouse, right next to Winton Woods High School. Can't miss it, Central Park, Forest Park. So come see us this summer, WeThrive Forest Park.